welcome to today's session. My name is Kayla. It's my pleasure to be here, and I will be your instructor dietitian. I understand it's your first time here attending our sessions. And what's your name?
Brandon.
Brandon, nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you too.
Welcome. So far in the classes, what we have covered, and we've had 2 sessions previous to today, and we've covered cooking broccoli in a saute pan, and we've also covered boiling broccoli. Okay. Now, there are advantages and disadvantages to cooking broccoli in the air fryer. One of the advantages is that it's healthier. Okay. Now, the air fryer, it requires less oil than if you were to cook it in a saute pan. Okay. The air fryer doesn't actually require any oil. Now, if you look at the bottle of oil, you have 1 tablespoon is 120 calories. Where if you wanted to use oil for maybe additional flavoring in the air fryer, you would use a cooking spray oil, which on the calories you see it doesn't even list the calories. It says 0, but that's not true. Okay, there are calories in oil. Don't let that lie to you. It's just the amount that's in the can is very small, so that's why it states 0. But it's very minuscule. So from an oil standpoint, you can see why it's going to be more nutritious cooking in the air fryer. And it's also a closed system, which means that any of the nutrients or vitamins that instead of evaporating into the air or escaping from the saute pan, or if you were to boil it, they'll all stay in there. Meaning, so if you have any leftover liquid, you can pour it right back into your meal so you're not losing any nutrients. And second, it's very easy to use because you can cook multiple items at the same time. So it has this divider. See, and you put it right in the middle, right? And you put it right in the middle, you can cook 2 different foods at the same time. So you can have something cooked, 2 foods cooking in here, then have something cooking on the stove, something cooking on the oven, something cooking in the toaster, wherever you want. You can have a whole meal in less than an hour. Okay. And it's very easy cleanup. As you see, it's just a basket. Okay, so the outside, you can wipe it down, but the inside is dishwasher safe. So you can put it in your dishwasher and you're good to go. Now, one bonus advantage is that it's also very cost effective. Okay. Now, just imagine all the money that you're gonna save on oil. Tons of money. Okay, but not just the oil, but this model, it was $40. Okay.
Nice.
So it's a very good price, so in the long run, not just oil, but you'll save money for other food items or other food appliances, okay? Do you have any questions so far?
Just how do I limit waste? Does that help me with eliminating waste?
It can, because since you can air fry pretty much anything, let's say like a banana. You can cook a banana and the peel if you want in there,
Yeah.
And all the oil, again, you're not wasting any oil compared to in a saute pan. A lot of people, you don't really reuse the oil a lot of times because it still tastes like previous food items. So you don't have to worry about any of that with the air fryer.
It's so useful.
Right? So now, I am going to hand you this index card. Okay. Now, this index card holds the recipe to success. Okay.
Can't wait.
Okay, not exactly, but it's very close, right? So this index card, it lists the 7 steps to make frozen broccoli in an air fryer. Now, reading quickly over the steps, do you think that you can follow these steps and show me how to operate the air fryer?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to be right next to you if for any questions you have along the way.
Ready to do this?
Yeah, you're going to do this.
Oh, Lord.
So first thing, I'm going to have you put on some gloves.
Okay. Okay.
You got this. I believe in you. Yeah. It's only 7.
To
Well, that's a great thing about the air fryer. You don't need to be a professional. Trust me. After this session, you're gonna go high places.
Well, good.
Food Network. So it's gonna be great. And you put on some gloves right along with you, just in case. But I'm gonna let you do everything yourself.
Okay.
All right. the index card.
Rinse my frozen vegetables.
Alright. So if you get the bowl for your broccoli. You know what? We'll use a measuring cup.
That's good.
Alright. That way we can be precise.
This a measuring?
This is, yeah. Measuring.
Perfect.
Yes. Alright. So, if you can pour up to a cup and a half of broccoli into this container, please.
Okay. That's a lot.
You know, we'll do one cup. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we won't do that. I don't think you're that hungry.
No, I am not that hungry.
Okay.
But I do love broccoli.
Okay. Well, you can always take it home. So, rinse frozen vegetables. So this step, if the vegetables weren't frozen, you could skip it.
Yeah.
Okay, but they're frozen, so we cannot skip it. So, so to rinse the vegetables, okay, you rinse with room temperature water. Okay, so you can fill it up to cover the broccoli, and then cover it and let the water drain. The purpose of this step is just to help the broccoli defrost a little more, so that it reduces the cooking time in the air fryer. Okay. Yep, just like that. Great. Okay, perfect. Great. What's the next step? Step number 2?
Place in basket.
Okay. Now you're gonna pull the basket out of the air fryer. Just pull it.
Okay.
Keep this. Alright, and now you're gonna dump the cup of broccoli into the basket. And then push the basket back in.
Perfect.
Alright. Now the third step.
Power it on.
Okay. So now you see when you power it on, the 2 control dials come on for time and temperature. So the next step is
Set time.
set temperature. So the temperature, see, it's on the right. So we're gonna set the temperature up to 380.
Okay.
All right. So now that the temperature's set, and the temperature is pretty general, depends on what temperature you want it to cook. The higher it'll be, the more fried it will be on the inside. Now you can set the time. I know it started, but sometimes if you take longer to set the time, it'll just power on itself on a general. So I'm just gonna power it on again. So we have the temperature set. So then now we're gonna set the time to 10 minutes. Okay, after step 5, what's step 6?
Power on again.
Alright, so when you power it on again, it'll start. And now the air fryer is going. Okay, so you just leave it and you can now do your own thing. It's gonna make a very loud noise, trust me, when it's over. And then you just wait and then you serve it. But for the purpose of this video, you may have a seat again, please. I am gonna show you the finished product.
Oh my gosh, look at all that broccoli.
But not just that, but do you see the crispiness? You can touch it,
Actually, surprisingly, yeah.
Right?
It's weird that that works.
right?
Yeah.
And there's no oil here. No oil, no seasoning, and it smells great, looks great, very healthy, all its value is there. Right? Now you think we can go on the Food Network and Big Bobby Flay?
Yes! Yes, we can.
I like your confidence. We did a great job. I think we did a great job, you know. So I want you to retell me the steps from the index card.
Okay, I get to read it.
Yes, you get to
I
read
can
it.
recall them, but
Yeah.
sure. Okay. So, step 1, we're going to rinse our frozen vegetables. Step 2, we're going to place them in the basket. Step 3, we're going to power it on. Step 4, we're going to set the temperature. Step 5, we're going to set the time.
Yeah.
Step Step 6, we're gonna power it on again. And then step 7, we are gonna serve that dish. It's gonna be grand.
Brandon, you have been such a great student. I mean, it's been such a pleasure to teach you, you know. Now, I have one question for you. Using a thumb up, thumbs halfway, or thumbs down, do you remember the 7 steps that you just read to me today without the index card?
Yes.
Okay, nice.
I'm really smart. Just kidding.
And you are very smart. Well, I want to thank you very much for coming, and I really appreciate you taking your time to spend it here with us and learning how to cook broccoli in an air fryer. The next class, we are going to be cooking broccoli in a convection oven, so I hope that you are able to make it. And I hope that you're able to reflect on what you learned today, and you'll make the healthy choice when it comes to cooking the dishes.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
It was such a pleasure.
Yes, likewise.
Squat out. Okay.